What's up, wrestling fans? It's me, the one and only Team Rai Rai. Anyway, it has been like a few weeks since you saw me doing a wrestling related video. The last few days I've been doing a lot of wrestling podcasts and non-wrestling videos. So if you want to check those bad boys out, be my guest. So speaking of wrestling podcasts, I will put two of my latest links will be down below. Number one is my wrestling news episode number 19, and also my Money in the Bank predictions. Those two will be down below. So let's finally kick this video off. Okay, we have not seen or heard about the Undertaker. Last time we seen the Undertaker was at WrestleMania 30 when Lesnar beat the Undertaker and ended the undefeated WrestleMania streak. I know I was surprised. A lot of viewers who went to WrestleMania were shocked. People on Twitter were shocked, because I guaranteed a lot of people were very pissed. Why should be Lesnar should be a different guy who's not a part-time wrestler? But I guess that was Undertaker's decision, not upper management. I don't know. You heard what you want to hear, whatever you want to believe, But I don't know. I thought he's gonna go undefeated, put himself in the Hall of Fame, and that would be it. That would make more sense, but I guess Tinker don't want to hear that. Well, every year we gotta hear it. Who's gonna beat the streak? Who's gonna beat the streak? The last few years I thought it was gonna. People thought it was gonna be Kane again. The Kane rivalry was ended a long time ago. And frankly, I don't think that Kane rivalry was not that good. A lot of people have mixed emotions, but whatever. Triple H rivalry was very good. The HBK rivalry was excellent. Just because I went to WrestleMania 26, that rivalry was awesome. Okay, WrestleMania 26 was good, but 25 was way better. Match was good. Storyline for 26 was a different atmosphere, okay? Two different things, okay? Just because 26 was HBK retirement match, that's why. That's why Taker didn't win All Out. So I wish I went with 25 than 26, but it's what it is, what it is. So he had a lot of great rivalries, a lot of great epic matches. A lot of matches was not really necessary at WrestleMania, but whatever. But I'm glad he'll be a Hall of Famer. I wish he was a Hall of Famer when he was undefeated, but whatever. But you could tell at WrestleMania 30 he was banged up. Actually, probably the last few years at WrestleMania it was banged up. If you saw like the video footage, someone from New Orleans filmed it and put it on Facebook, and he's like limping, get out of the vehicle, go back to the hotel room. I think it was the day after WrestleMania. I think, I'm not really too sure. The night after WrestleMania, I'm not really too sure. I really wish he showed up after WrestleMania, the night, the Raw after WrestleMania, what I'm saying, and say a speech, but I guess really wasn't really ready to say that kind of stuff. Now, I'm a big fan of Taker. If he leaves the business, am I gonna stop watching the WWE? No, because there's a lot of young superstars I could watch in a heartbeat, and a lot of people are still bummed out about this whole CM Punk saga. Folks, he's not gonna come back. If he was gonna come back, he was gonna come back March 3rd, in Chicago. I was there live in living color. That was not the case. A lot of people thought he was gonna come back June the 1st for Payback. That was not the case. or before that, he was gonna come back for WrestleMania 30. That wasn't the case. I thought he was gonna come back for WrestleMania. I'm sorry, I said it already. I thought he was gonna come back, or a lot of viewers thought he was gonna come back for Payback for June 1st in Chicago. So whatever. I just wanna get that off my chest. So back to the Undertaker. You know, he's definitely a future Hall of Famer and all that great stuff. So there's some latest news about the Undertaker. So I'm gonna read this information. Probably I'll put the link also down below if you wanna check out for yourself. So here it goes. It says right here, at least words. The Undertaker was still pretty banged up from the concussion he suffered during his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. While The Undertaker has been working out following WrestleMania 30 and the injury he suffered, he told people close to him that it was not looking good for WrestleMania 31. I guess he's not show up for WrestleMania 31, but let me finish reading this. According to PWInsiders.com, The Undertaker is said to still be in pretty bad shape. That is not a good thing, my viewers. That is a bad thing. Following his WrestleMania 30 injured and his status for next year big event is very much up in the air. The way things stand right now, a decision as to whether or not The Undertaker will be able to compete at WrestleMania 31 likely will not be making until the end of this year at the earliest. So what's your thoughts? Wow, that's a big blow. That sucks. Of course, it's not really confirmed on WWE.com because that's official wrestling news, I guess. But sometimes WWE.com does not really give really good information, because sometimes on that website is bogus. But back as I was saying about The Undertaker, he should retire a long time ago from my point of view, because he did not really, he's losing his mojo, he's losing his spunk, and he's banged up. I don't know if Lesnar screwed up on the F5 to get Undertaker more injured. I don't know. But right now it's up in the air for WrestleMania 31 appearance. But probably they'll give us more update and probably will make another video on this. But if he's not gonna be able to compete at WrestleMania 31, I'd be bummed out, because if he's healthy and he will be able to compete for 31, then we will see this rematch, Sting versus The Taker at WrestleMania 31. Well, if they sign Sting, I guess he has not signed yet, but if he does sign, then let's have this match. But if Taker cannot compete for WrestleMania 31, then for WrestleMania 31, then the only thing they could do for Taker is put him in the Hall of Fame, and that's it. Now for Sting, put in the Hall of Fame, I don't know if they could put in the Hall of Fame in the same class for Taker. Probably Taker would just be the head of the class and put, I don't know what they would do. No freaking clue, but I know there's a lot of diehard Taker fans will be kind of really bummed out if he's not going to make an appearance for WrestleMania 31. Now, for me, it really doesn't matter if he's there or not. I'm going to WrestleMania 31 regardless, It's going to be an awesome atmosphere. First time ever Team Rivalry is going to California, home of the Niners. It's gonna be just too sweet. Right now, this is sad news. I don't know if he needs more surgery or if he just needs to rest up. You know, I thought he'd be ready to go. You know, for WrestleMania 31. I guess Lesnar is a beast, and of course, Paul Heyman is bragging about the streak ended. I got a little tired of it. At first, it didn't bother me. Now, it pissed me off. I know you're gonna say, Team Alright, that's what he always does. Well, I agree with you. And I just wish if Taker is really not gonna compete for 31, maybe he could come out and just come at WrestleMania 31 and just make a speech, say thank you very much, my viewers, for all the support from day one, and I'm gonna hang it up, and maybe WWE just definitely will put you in Hall of Fame the same year as Stinger, or I don't know what they would do, and probably will make a amazing documentary. He'll be part of it. Same thing with his wife, and an awesome tour of his house. The last time we have a decent documentary was Dead Man Walking, or one used to be a biker gimmick. I love that. DVD, I'm really surprised it's not on the WWE Network. Probably will be sooner than later when Taker officially retires from the WWE entertainment business. So I'm gonna miss him. I have in my room, you saw my past videos, I have a classic poster of him and Paul Bearer, rest in peace, with all the championship accomplishments he did in the past, and he undefeated at the time at WrestleMania. So I don't think that will be worth anything. Probably it's rare. I bought it on WWE.com many moons ago. So it sucks about the news about the Undertaker. If you guys do not believe me, the link will be down below. I don't feel like an idiot. This is a false statement, but I just want to give my opinion on this. He should just hung it up. I remember around WrestleMania 27 when he faced Triple H. It was a hell of a match, and he did not walk out on his own. They had to have like a cart rolled on the ramp and to the back. A lot of people thought he was done the following year for WrestleMania 28, and he faced Triple H again in the Hell in a Cell, and of course HBK was a special referee. So anything's possible. Probably not gonna know until what I said. They said the end of this year at the earliest. So I guess we're not gonna find out until December of 2014, the earliest. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll make another video. Probably there's a lot of other YWC members did the same thing, so I'm not too sure I'm the first one. So have a good night, and let me know what's your feedback about this news about the Undertaker. Night, everyone.